Join you. I'm here talking with Safety Dave and El Supremo. What are you calling yourself at the moment, Wills?
I think it's El Supremo. We might as well go with that.
Yeah. Well, there's been rumblings. My role as an investigative journalist is obviously to find out the truth. And there's been rumblings that possibly the reason that John Wills was able to gain access to the pilot field and make those videos was that maybe he has someone, there's a secret source, maybe. I don't know. What's your feelings on that, Safety Dave?
Well, he obviously gained it. I don't know how he did it, but
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Keep quiet about that.
Well, but there's also, we've seen some little musings on Twitter and Facebook that possibly you could be a gun for hire, Dave. What fill us in?
Well, it's whoever pays the most.
Do we hear that, Billy? He's wanting money here. He's wanting money. So John, what would if, let's just say hypothetically, because I'm sure as a communist you don't pay anyone money, what is Safety Dave's worth?
Well, I don't know. I would refer to him as Comrade Davesky, but I mean his current fee I'm going to double, and that will mean 2 curly whirlies.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Comrade Davesky.
So I can officially say this: Safety Dave's bought off with 2 curly whirlies.
It's double, aren't right? Yes.
I hope Billy Wood hears this. Okay, and that maybe there could be some serious negotiations take place.
It's essential, Comrade Davesky, that when we have individuals such as who we're being interviewed by, we put him on a 1-to-1 watch when he enters the ground, and we want submitted any reports before we allow them to go out to the public.
But yeah, look, freedom of the press. I'm all for freedom of the press, John. I don't accept that. And freedom of speech. Maybe in your regime that might be the case, and maybe we're going to have to come to blows on this. But while I'm living and breathing, Safety Dave's just been right. You've just cancelled Safety Dave. What's going on here, John?
When you say cancelled,
he's gone. What have we done? You've erased him.
Ah,
where's Safety Dave gone?
Yeah, well, we have to be discreet now. Now he's signed up.
Was 2 curly whirlies too much?
Signed up. We asked for discretion, so he's actually had to disappear early, if you really want to know, for fitting of his new uniform.
Oh, okay. What is his new uniform then?
You might have seen the photos going out, but it's a very attractive black all-in-one. It's like a military onesie.
Oh, okay. So let me get this straight, okay? Obviously, Pat wants to come on and talk to myself about this whole situation, this whole takeover business, this madness. And you're telling me that instead of being someone who's sane, who's coming out and just calling your attempted coup for what it is, you're saying he's actually in the consortium?
Yeah, he secretly got his red feet under the table.
So you're calling Pat McCrossan a communist?
Well, no, I think at the root of it, he wants to safeguard the future of the club. Thought you'd had ceased the call and was talking to Billy Wood about upping the 2 curly whirly level. Is that true? All we need to know is that you have loyalty to the cause.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly do. I
there
do
you
like
go.
my curly whirlies.
Yeah. Well, right. So talking of curly whirlies, Dave. Right. While you've had some technical issues, El Presidente, El Supremo, whatever he's calling himself at the moment, has said that apparently the other stewards can be bought. Would it be on a 2 curly whirly basis, or what would work?
I think that would work. We'd have to have a talk with them.
Yeah. So yeah. Well,
I will throw in some crisps.
And now I'll definitely think they'll be coming along to your side.
This is not good news for Billy Wood. Billy, I don't know what to say, mate. You know, this is a number of curly whirlies and a bag of crisps, and you've lost your whole security team. You're going to need to respond to this, mate. So, Dave, if you are joining this regime, what is expected? What do you expect as a uniform? I mean, obviously there needs to be a high vis, but is there any other sort of fashion accessories you want with it?
Maybe a hat, not John's.
So okay, your hat like John, and is it going to be some pockets for the curly whirlies, or I mean, what will we?
We're going to have a belt with so you can attach curly whirlies, and I've got a sort of brand of Russian crisps being sent over, Quaverski.
I can't believe this. This and I thought was Safety Dave was incorruptible, but it only took a couple of curly whirlies. Dave.
Yeah, his loyalty is to the cause and to the people at the pilot field. And it will now be renamed the People's Field. Once you get your uniform through, Dave, the first match through, we march into the director's box and take our seats there.
Yeah. A special parade.
Yeah. Yes, with big flags flying.
Flags, drums, a lot.
Wow. Well, Pat McCrossan, Billy Wood, Chris Agata, I don't know what you think about that. Sounds serious to me.
Pat gives a public denunciation of the whole thing, but I'm in secret talks with him. He wants to get his red feet under the table.
Well, that's strong allegations, Wills. That's strong allegations. I'm speaking to Pat soon about this very subject, yeah, and I will be challenging him on that he's in negotiations with you. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but it only took 2 curly whirlies for Safety Dave. Let's see what happens with Pat.
You might need 3.
Yeah, I do. Throwing a hot chocolate for him.
Well, let's leave it there.
All right.
Take care, fellas.
Power to the people.
Wow.